Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions Podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody, Mindstorm here. Sorry about the delayed silence all of a sudden. That was because... Oh, okay, we are working. That was because I forgot to change my sound settings in OBS. At the moment, it's just Mindstorm. No Auntie Ange, because she's a little busy sorting other things out and occupying someone at the moment. She's got a friend over just to hang out with, I suppose. So I'm just going to take over with this by myself. At the moment, I was thinking today I'm going to talk about a few updates going on Mindstorm Productions related stuff. Oh, hang on, I think I hear her coming. Here she is. Hello.
Sorting the cat out.
Sorting the cat out.
He needs his food and then he's walked off and left it.
Okay.
How is everybody? And everybody doing?
Due to noise sound issues, I've had to turn the microphone down, so you'll have to be a lot louder.
Oh, right. I've got the dogs going mental for me.
And for each other.
I know. So yeah, you've got a new mic coming soon, haven't we?
Yes, that's what I was about to start. I was saying that I've got a few updates to mention. So to try and fix this microphone issue, so we don't get this annoying hissing sound in the background, I don't have to scream my lungs out to talk down the microphone and like make out with it, because I've got to be really close to it. I've begrudgingly ordered a new microphone with my poor bank account, just so you guys get a better experience. You know, my zero viewers get a lovely streaming experience. I've decided to go for the Elgato Wave 3. That is currently out of stock, so I'm waiting for that to come back in stock. I've already ordered it and paid for it. I've just got to wait for it to come in stock now on Amazon, so it can come. And I hope it comes soon enough, but I think it might come at the end of the month, which is a bit disappointing. So until then, I'm going to have to speak really loud in the microphone so people can hear me. No, it's fine.
Right then. So what else are you going to update everybody with?
Also, I've started scheduling my streams a bit better. So if you hear any weird noises in the background, that's just the dogs fighting. But I've started scheduling my streams a bit more. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are at 2 p.m. English time. By the way, I say BST, but I mean British time, because that changes, due to the daylight savings and stuff like that. So at 2 p.m. UK time, that's when I stream Minecraft. No, not Minecraft. That's when I stream on the gaming channel. I will be streaming a lot of Minecraft, but yes, that's when I stream on the gaming channel for whatever games I'm playing, or if Auntie Ange joins me for Crash Bandicoot and other games. On the main channel, the production channel, I'll be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, doing stuff like artwork or editing and whatever else I get up to. Do you mind, you two? And then on Sundays, as usual, podcast at 6 p.m. Usually live, but there might be some days where we end up being busy, so we'll probably have to pre-record some podcasts. What else about it? If we're unavailable, not podcast, but the live streams will just not happen. So I won't shift them to a different day. I'll just not do a live stream on that day.
Yeah, that'd be your best bet.
If that makes sense. Just so then I'm not throwing people off and they're not kind of sitting there waiting like, oh, is it going to be this day or that day? No, it'll be on specific days, and if I don't stream on that day, it just means that I'm unavailable. That's all. What else? You were meant to go to a car boot thing today, weren't you?
Yeah, it's not opening until the 20th of September. Now, a friend of mine asked if I'd go with them to a car boot in Newark and in Stoke. So I agreed, but I did say to him, check that it's up and running, and he said he checked the website the night before and it's supposed to be, and then it turned out we got there and it's not. So it's quite funny. So we had a nice walk around the castle in Newark this morning, which is quite nice.
Yeah, because that was a
distance thing, as everybody's doing it. And so I quite like, but I like reading the history because it was King John there, and he got poisoned by the monks. So a little bit more history I like to read upon it. And then I was looking at this building, and we were discussing it, and I was going, "That's a Tudor building, that is, in Tudor times."
Tudor.
Tudor.
Tudor. No, is it? Oh, I can't pronounce it right.
Tudor. Henry VIII and
I
Henry the Sixth. Henry VIII for the six wives. I always get that mixed up. I always say Henry VIII, and it's not. It's Henry the Sixth. Henry VIII with the six wives, and I always call him Henry the Sixth with the eighth wives. Sometimes, and my words just are not. My brain's just not working anything completely right today. I'm getting everything tongue twisted, tongue tied, tongued upside down. So that's a bit of excitement.
So
we
you
went there and nothing was there. He wasn't impressed, but I find it quite amusing. So we nipped into a pub, which I'm kind of eek about.
A bit iffy with.
But it was quiet and nobody else was there, otherwise I really wouldn't have gone in. And you have to give off your name.
Oh yeah, you like some details.
Put in a little black box, and
that's if just in case, because if somebody that went to that pub that day had
Corona.
Yeah, they would have to contact everybody that went that day to say, look, you got to get checked.
Well, it wouldn't be just that day, would it? It'd be other days.
Other days as well. Like I suppose.
Because if somebody had it, it's going to take a couple of days for it to break out in the system. They're not going to know that, and then are they really?
Yeah.
Personally, I would avoid it at the moment, but then we did. And that. But yeah, it was quite a nice thing. Chinwagging away with him. Got curry on the go for your tea, so you don't have a Sunday roast. Is everybody enjoying today's weather, by the way? Because it's absolutely fabulous day today, is.
Yeah, after all this aggressive rain, you got sunburn on your nose.
Yeah, look at it.
Oh no!
Look like red nose, red reindeer. So I've put some after sun on it. I should really put some ice cubes on it. And I never put some sun lotion on, did I? You must have got a suntan lotion in the face. So, yeah, that's quite. I haven't really done a lot this week. The week's flown by. This week has. And that's popped by.
I was in a. Speaking of things going by quickly, I was in a frantic panic to sort the podcast out because I've been editing today, and I saw the time and it was like 5:54. I was like, oh god, I got to do a podcast today. So I quickly started getting everything ready. I was getting all the links up, getting all the preparations, change it. Oh bugger, I hit the microphone. I was opening up Photoshop quickly to change the number of the thumbnail. Opening up OBS to change the number of the podcast number, because I always manually change that number, you see.
Ah, right.
And then I've got to prep the stream on YouTube, then get the code off it, because I have to switch between two different codes whenever I do my gaming YouTube and my production YouTube. I have to get a separate code every time I do the stream for them. Get the code up, put it in OBS, get all the links ready to post online as well. I'd be like, join the podcast. So that was a bit frantic.
And then I come up late because I've just been feeding the cat.
It was only about 1 or 2 minutes, and then I was kind of starting off the podcast anyways.
Oh, what film have we been watching?
The Equalizer.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? And we've been looking forward to on Friday. We were looking forward to the second one to come out, and we watched it quite quickly. And I would really recommend to watch it.
When did we watch it? This week?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah. So no, I don't mean this Friday. I mean the first one. This week.
First one, I think, was over the weekend.
Ah, okay. So yeah, we watched the film over the weekend, and then
saw it. The second one advertised.
Well, no, hang on. You're pushing a bit too fast. I'm trying to work it up. So we started watching the first one last weekend, and everybody liked it. I've seen it before, but I was happy to watch it again because I like movies. Everybody liked it. So we're like, oh, cool. So we'll watch the second one.
Next night.
Yeah, like next day. So what? Do we have dinner prepared? And then we're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had dinner ready. We went to go open up Netflix. Chet went to find Equalizer 2, and it turned out that it wasn't on until Friday
Yeah.
on the week. So, do you two mind?
Can you hear me dogs in the background?
Hey.
I've got Blue with his
Love
legs
this pose.
spreading open.
Oh, I don't think I'll be able... No, I won't
No.
get a picture on time.
He's moved. And now they're attacking me.
So
Well,
we
one was.
waited up until this Friday. And Callum was kind of waiting, like, because he wanted to go to over to his girlfriend's house, didn't he?
Yeah.
To Romy's house. So, but like, because he was going to go on that Friday as well. But we're like, oh, come on, we'll just watch the movie first before he leaves.
Yeah. We watched the
So
movie in the afternoon, didn't we?
those two haven't really left each other, have they? They've been in the
They
throughout the
got
whole.
locked down together,
Yeah,
didn't
they
they?
basically during the start of the lockdown, they're kind of like together the whole time, so just coming from our house to their house, back and forth. And we thought it would be all right because they've basically been isolated together in a way.
We've been isolated. It's not like we've been roaming around anywhere, is it?
And I'm a
So,
hermit, so I'd never really leave anyway.
no. And the only thing I've ever done is leave to go shopping, food shopping. And that's because we need to. But then I've been going at night where it's a bit more quiet and you're not
Oh, yeah.
queuing up because I can't be done with queues. I don't know about how you lot feel, but I absolutely hate queuing. I mean, I hate shopping anyway. Believe it or not, a woman dislikes shopping. I'm not keen on food shopping, but I have to. And I don't like queuing. I don't mind a few people in front of me, but I hate it when you go somewhere. It's like when you go on the rides to theme parks, isn't it, and you're queuing.
Oh,
And you're there for ages just to do a 3-minute ride. It's like, oh,
no, don't give everyone your secret about getting to the shops without issues. Going at night.
yeah. So I tend to go about 6 o'clock when it goes a bit quiet. And nobody's about. And if I haven't got what I need, don't stress. I know I'll have to come out again a couple of more days later. But, no.
Do you want to take my seat? Because you're much quieter and you're much further away from the microphone.
See, bossy boots. He forgot to bring my chair in.
Well, I didn't think you were coming.
Well, unpredictable. Unpredictable.
Get
So-
ready, it's going to get noisy and unpleasant.
Oh, is it?
Oh, no.
Ah, that's not it. It might have been for other people, but not for us.
No, I've just been checking because there's a cable here, and if you tap it,
Don't do it to aggravate people.
aggravate the viewers.
We don't have any as it is.
Yeah, I don't have any as it is. But yeah, it just kind of spikes it.
Oh. But yes, what else was I was having a discussion with my friend earlier. I got one friend for a birthday, bless her. She's off walking everywhere and things. So the week's gone quick. I haven't got anything that I was hoping to achieve done. Oh, except for some work for the tax man. That's great. My books. So I've got to finish all them off. Transferring them into my books. Then I'll contact them. That's an exciting time, isn't it? You know. I've been watching a bit of Shameless from America.
The US Shameless.
Yeah.
It's more like porn with a longer story.
It is. It's like soft porn. It really is.
Like the amount of sex scenes that's come up on that.
I know. And then I've got to watch when I finish doing that, I'm going to have a few clips on the English Shameless and see if that was the same. But I can't remember. I didn't think it was. But I'll soon find out when I see it.
What? Oh.
The English one.
Oh,
I can't remember if it had that many sex scenes on it. But I did. I was watching it and I said to Mindstorm, I said, you know what? This is like watching soft porn because it's just loads. And got away with it.
Could have implied it a few times, the UK version, but not like gone right into the scenes all the time.
I think it has. I think
Quite
so.
a few times, but not like constantly.
Oh.
Like the US one is doing.
So I'm going to have to do a recap of the English one and remember it and stuff. Because do they change it halfway through to their own storylines a little bit? The Office did, didn't it?
The Office did, yeah, after I think the first season.
See, I never watched the English version of The Office. wasn't really my cup of tea. But I wouldn't mind having a little clip of it and rewatch it again.
Seemed boring.
I did. I don't mean it in a bad way. Sorry, Ricky.
Yeah, you probably listen to this sometime in the distant future.
Yeah, somebody will go, do you know, she's mentioned your office and she wasn't impressed with it. And then they'll listen to it and see what I have to say, and then he'll bitch about me on YouTube. Because that's his little thing at the moment. He's going on YouTube.
Oh, is he?
I've seen a few clips of him. I actually don't mind watching him, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been watching that other show a few times, haven't you? What's it called? Extras?
Yes, I do. I like Extras. I like him in Extras. I like him in Afterlife. That's brilliant. Oh, what else he's done? There's another one he did, but I weren't keen on that.
Do you remember seeing him in The Office when you're watching the US version? Did you see
Yes.
the part where he kind of
Pops
like
in.
Yeah, pops in.
Yeah.
Kind of does his own Stan Lee thing.
Yeah. No, that's good. He's sort of like grown on me as he's got older. It's one of them that you're not keen on at the beginning, and they grow on you.
Oh, he's crying because he wants the bloody chews.
Yeah. Mindstorm, we've got this chew. And even though we've got 2 chews, so the dog's got one each, they're fighting over the same chew. Which, I had that when I got my 2 kids grown up. They would fight over the same cot. Both identical, but they still fight.
Do you mean toy?
The car, it was actually one of them toy cars that you sit
It's
in.
a toy car.
Yeah. And they would fight over it. And of course the dogs are doing it now over a chewy bone. So Mindstorm decides to saw it in half.
Saw the one bone that they're fighting over in half.
And they're still fighting over the half chew.
They're still fighting over the same half. It's the same chew cut in half.
And I find it funny because when you come and telling me, I was just sitting there just chuckling. I go, yeah, just like kids. Kids do it.
I see why doctors suggest getting a dog before having a kid.
Do you know? Why is that?
Because dogs act like kids.
I know, they do. Well, the problem is they don't grow up, though.
Well, I mean, play, attitude-wise, like they're always like kids forever, aren't they?
Mm. And they have their own little funny ways, they do.
You guys got to go back to sorting out that Instagram for the dogs.
Yes.
I've
got a couple of nice ones of blue, haven't we?
I'll have to give you the fresh login details because I think they were altered at one point.
Why, them or Instagram?
The Instagram.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll have to stick it down and then we'll have to stick some pictures of blue. What is it we've got it under? Lucky Star?
It was just Star. It was, what is it? It was something about Star at first, and I changed it to Looking Star, but then I changed it back to Star, and
I didn't realise.
And then like that, but that was done ages ago, like long ago.
Yeah, a couple of photographs of our dogs on there. And
so I gotta do that again because I can't. Because I was the one being responsible for updating that bloody Instagram.
I know. Well, one of the girls set it up and you took over.
No, I set it up.
Oh, you set it up.
I set it up and then bloody I was left to control and I was like, guys, can you like upload it, like start posting to it? And no, like you did a couple, but like it was mainly just me. I've got other things to focus on.
Yeah, I'll have to get that and get some pictures because we've got some nice ones of Blue, haven't we? Posing. Yeah. He's quite funny. He's a daft little thing.
There's one funny image of Blue. I don't know if we'll be allowed to put that on Instagram.
No. Well, it's nothing wrong with it, is there?
It's just on his back with his bottom half sticking out from the blanket. But the thing is, he's got 2 little gems that greet everybody.
Yeah, his head's under the blanket and he's got his
bottom half sticking out, laying on his back, legs wide open, like, cheers. And he sleeps on my bed, so it's like right near my head.
Yeah.
Don't appreciate sleeping next to my dog's balls. It's okay, he did move before I tucked in.
Yeah, saying this is what I had to wake up to.
Oh, what, sending you a picture or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I sent her a picture ready to see when she wakes up.
I know, bless them, the little darlings. Yeah.
Oh, had an issue, like it's just randomly coming up now because I'm just looking at my room. I had a problem a little while ago where one of my virtual reality lighthouses stopped working. Turns out one of the laser diodes broke, so that was really sad and irreparable. Unless obviously you take it to HTC to repair it, but the thing is, like, I'm not paying. Well, first, I'm not paying for an inspection costs, and secondly, like the repair costs will probably be worth more than buying a brand new one, plus the inspection costs. And even if I didn't want to get them to repair it, I still got to pay the inspection costs.
Yeah, it's just dead money, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, not really a very financially wealthy person. I'm quite the opposite. So you know, like I was only able to just barely afford the VR thing. So I worked at the factory for like a couple of weeks, didn't I?
Yeah, when you was a student.
Yeah. Well, but I ended up finding one on eBay. Bought a replacement, brand new as well. So that was nice for cheaper than what you get off the website. Because even then, I have to pay shipping costs if I bought it off HTC. So I thought, all right, I'm going to go look on eBay, get it somewhere else. I don't mind getting it second hand. I tried looking on CEX, but they were unavailable at the moment for obvious reasons. Things aren't stocking up. But I bought a new one. It was brand new off eBay from someone who got it off a warranty. Got it set up, but I never got to play it.
Have you not played it yet?
I haven't had a go yet, no. Because and the reason why I can't is because I'm in a sort of
box bedroom.
Yeah, I'm in a box bedroom, not as small as what my other one used to be, which was you could bet no elbow room.
Stick a bed in it, can't you? The box room.
Stick a bed in, that's it. You can't really do much else. But I moved over rooms, and so it's slightly more spacious, which is nice. But with the bed in it, I still can't do my VR stuff. I have to. Oh, Dan's on. Hi, Dan.
Hiya.
But yeah, I can't do VR with my bed in this room. So whenever my brother goes to his girlfriend's, I get him to help me take the bed out of my room and dump it in his room. He's got a nice big room he can do VR in.
Yeah, well, technically you two were supposed to have been sharing that room, but it never happened.
I know. So this is the week I get to play VR. So I kind of balance my time from my streaming and the editing and being able to have some personal time for once.
Oh, I'm thinking of on Tuesday, round about 2:00, to do some streaming.
Well, I do the gaming for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I was thinking of Mindstorm. No, was it Minecraft? I was thinking because I said I play with Dan, didn't I?
At some point, yeah, we'll have to like we've got to do that at some point. I'm just trying to get some other things out of the way first before I get there.
All right then.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan. It looks like I won't be playing with you this week. I'm so sorry.
I mean, can eventually, but also I can't, like, as I've said, I've already announced that that I'm not streaming the games on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm streaming games on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
So I have to pick one of them days.
Yes.
I could do Wednesday most probably.
Wednesday? Wednesday's a good day? At 2:00?
Yeah. You just have to set me up with the thingy so I can do the Mindstorm. And then, Dan, if you're listening, you can tell me how I go about playing the game, because I've not even played it at all. Or really probably watched it. I've only seen clips what you lot have done. But I've not got round to playing it.
Well, if it comes to it, Dan, you can always add me on Skype at Mindstorm-Production or Productions. I can't remember which one it is. I don't use Skype very often, but if you got Skype, we can discuss things a bit better there. And also, if anyone else tries to add me, good luck, because I don't use Skype very often because I don't care about Skype anymore. It's Discord now, but I'll allow
What's
Skype.
that?
Discord. It's like Skype but better.
Oh.
But I'm only going to use Skype for this one exception to talk to Dan about sorting out a live stream. About joining his server. So he doesn't publicly post his IP or any way to connect to his server.
Oh, right then.
So then we can talk about it in private. I know, but I don't want to announce my Discord name yet to the public. I'll allow Skype, but maybe Discord another day.
Yeah, quite looking forward to it, to be honest. I have no idea how to play the game.
I'll teach you. So if you can get Skype and just add me on there, Mindstorm-Production. Hang on, I'll see if I've still got it sitting around somewhere. Skype.
Joys of it all. Clicking away on the keyboard.
Yep. Oh yeah, so it's Mindstorm-Productions. I know it's...
What was...
I know, it's just asking about private chat. That's, private chat on Discord. It's just that if I announce my name, I don't want to get added by randomers all the time on Discord. I don't know about private chat on YouTube, because the only way you've been able to communicate with me is through YouTube, hasn't it?
Yeah. I wonder what else everybody... I wonder if the barbers are going to all start up now the weather's changing in England to be nicer again.
Yeah. Although I'll probably stick to doing my quarantine haircut. I've been quite liking it. I just need to figure out how to blend the sides, because my sides grow out too quickly. So then, like...
You look like a little action man, matey. Or is it GTA nowadays who's the modern action man?
G.I. Joe.
Ah, G.I. Joe. You look a bit like that, really.
Hang on.
You googling it in?
No.
Oh. And stuff. So, soon be wrapping up time.
All right,
3
already.
minutes left already. It seems to have gone quick.
Yeah. Well, maybe sometime in the future, if things start improving, we can do longer podcasts.
The one thing I was talking about is how rude people can be.
Oh,
with
yeah.
my friend today, we were discussing how you walk along there and people think they have the rights to say what they can to you without any consideration or even think about it.
And do whatever they want and everything.
And say it, and then when you sort of like not justify, or kind of politely put them back in their place, they then don't like it, and I think that's quite funny.
The more common ones is the Karen pandemic going on at the moment.
Yeah, what is that one?
The Karen pandemic is basically like the middle-aged white woman who thinks they have control over everything.
Oh, right.
So, like usually the type to ask for the manager or feel like they're entitled to anything. So it's like there's a few. I'll have to show you some videos at some point. There's one where someone was parking in a spot they shouldn't be parking, and I think a security guard asked them if they could just move to a different spot, and she's there screaming and all sorts and acting as if she can do what she wants. It's a nightmare. Actually, there is a good video.
You're gonna have to show me some clips of these things.
There's actually a good video that kind of describes it all better. That YouTuber I watch, Pyro Cynical, he did a good video on him. It was really funny. So I'll have to send you a link to that or something.
I know. I've got to watch all these things and read all these things. It's like, oh my god, my poor little brain.
Basically, the internet has something new every week.
I know, and I just click open me whatever page, and there's loads of info. I've really got to start organising myself that little bit extra. You kind of really go on
Facebook and dip in and out of that, don't you?
Yeah, and Twitter.
Yeah.
Just dip in and out, and then that's it. But no, I just don't like. We were saying when you walk into it, people have the rights to be just come up to you and be rude. It's like, no, you don't have the rights to do that.
Well, I mean, like they have the right. They just don't do it. Just don't be a douche. That's it.
And that is like when you've got a child screaming around the supermarket and then somebody's being rude about it. And when I hear the child screaming, I'm like, I always say to the child, "Oh, is that you? I can hear." And they freeze. It's so funny. And I always say to the parents or whoever's with them, I say, "Oh, I've had 4 myself, so I know what it's like." But to somebody which I've experienced, the rudeness, it's like, come here, let me.
Yeah, because Auntie Anne just said long time ago, I think when Callum was a kid, wasn't he? Someone saying that someone went up to you and said should have drowned him at birth or
Birth.
something. And you think,
Yeah.
what twisted douchebag do you have to be to say that to a complete stranger just because the kid's, you know...
Well, it's not just that, is it?
Acting up
I'm
a bit.
embarrassed as it is because he was playing all, but he's out of character because he'd never normally have done that to me. So he was out of character.
I know people don't like screaming kids in public. Nobody does. None of us do. But, like, there's no need to be a douchebag about it.
Feel sorry for the parents. You know.
Unless you get the parents that kind of, like, neglect it and don't care. And it's like, maybe you should do something about it.
And that, but no, I didn't really enjoy the woman. And I didn't hold back saying,
It was a woman
Rude.
that said that.
yeah.
God, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was a guy, but Jesus Christ.
I had a friend who was asleep. Her son, and he's 16 years old compared to his baby sister, was asleep in the car. And nobody saw him because he was asleep under his coats, and he's not very tall. And they had the police out on him because she nipped into the supermarket, and the police were by her car because they thought that she walked off and left the kid in the car unattended. Well, it wasn't.
So it's...
The lad fell asleep and she didn't realise the lad suddenly fell asleep.
All right, so just add a bit of sense. So basically, like, so the parent went off to the shop quickly, while and left the
16-year-old son with the
one
baby.
the baby. So left the baby in the car. So
With the 16-year-old son.
but it was being supervised by a 16-year-old, so it's okay. It's just that because he was hidden under a coat, people thought the baby was left unattended.
Yeah. I did chuckle when she told me that. I said, it only happens to you. Right, I suppose we best start coming off air. We don't want to bore them any more than what we have
And
to
you
do.
never know. Like maybe you could tell them the story, an unattended story you had, but like.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'll
we'll save that for next week, 'cause that's a good story. Just have to try and remember.
Well, jot it down on a post-it note and put it on the wall.
I got to get my sticky notes out wherever they are.
Yeah, I'll tell you that story. I'll have to jot down and I'll tell you this story.
Yeah.
I've got loads of daft things I've done as well.
Yeah. All right, guys. So thanks to anyone that's listening. Thanks to Dan, that's always listening. We'll
see you soon, Dan.
see you next week. Don't forget to support our Patreon to help us make more content of better quality and hopefully less errors.
Oh no, you've got to have the errors. You just got to have them.
It's just
it wouldn't be the same.
Just 'cause I had the sound off at the first few seconds of the podcast.
Again?
Yeah. But it's like...
Come on, it won't be the same if we didn't make mistakes.
Yeah. But anyway, so support our Patreon at patreon.com/Mindstorm - it's just Mindstorm Productions, I think. So patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. I have so many links, I lose track of what's what. I know, I could write it down. And if you can't support on Patreon, especially in these times when people are struggling because job-wise and everything, just simply subscribe and watch my stuff. That would help support because then it helps towards the YouTube monetization goal.
Or do a sneaky, stick it on and walk off.
That also works. Just whack it on in the background and let it play.
Right then, I'll catch you all later.
Yep. See you next week. Subscribe for more, and bye-bye.